We keep standing in the doorway of a love that used to shine, trying hard to paint the pieces like they still belong to time. Your smile feels like a memory that's learning how to fade, and the warmth we used to carry slips to shadows we both made. You touch my hand so lightly, but the distance still remains. Two hearts beating in the same room, but on two different trains. We keep trying not to break, but every truth is in the ache. 'Cause this love's too heavy to hold, even though the pieces still fit when it's cold. We've been fighting for a fire that's already been sold, and though I love you, staying hurts more. Truth be told, this love's too heavy to hold. So one of us has to let the other go.
We've been dancing around silent, scared of what we might confess, hoping something in the tenderness could pull us from the mess. But your eyes say something honest, something I've been trying to hide, that the version of us now doesn't match the one inside. Every promise that we whisper feels too fragile to defend, and we're standing at the place where loving deeper means the end.
We keep trying not to break, but every truth is in the ache. 'Cause this love's too heavy to hold, even though the pieces still fit when it's cold. We've been fighting for a fire that's already been sold, and though I love you, staying hurts more. Truth be told, this love's too heavy to hold. So one of us has to let the other go.
Maybe someday we'll remember us with soft and gentle eyes, not the weight of all the moments when we held on to goodbyes. If letting go is mercy, then I'll carry both our fears and release the part of us that's been drowning through the years.
One last touch, one last breath, hold on, let's choose what's left. 'Cause this love's too heavy to hold, and the truth we've tried to bury now refuses to stay old. You and I both know the ending, even if we can't be bold. So I'll let you go before the pain grows uncontrolled. This love's too heavy to hold, and letting go is the last love I can show. We've been trying to stitch the pieces of a love that's come loose, holding on to quiet moments as if longing counts as proof. Your voice still feels familiar, but it trembles at the end, like you're speaking from a distance. Only honesty can mend. You take my hand so gently, but your fingers shake with doubt, and the silence in between us is the truth we can't deny. We keep reaching for the past, But some things aren't built to last. This is what we can't save anymore. Even though we still remember how it felt to want us more. Every time we try to stay, it hurts the way it did before. And loving you like this feels heavy, falling through the floor. This is what we can't save anymore. So one of us must leave before it breaks us to the core.
We move around each other like we're scared of being seen. Tiptoeing through memories we can't turn back into green. Your smile is soft but fragile, like you're forcing light to stay. And I'm holding tears in corners where your love once lit the way.
You whisper you still need me, but your heartbeat says you don't. And I'm learning that I can't fix what your spirit says it won't. We keep reaching for the past. But some things aren't built to last. This is what we can't save anymore. Or even though we still remember how it felt to want us more. Every time we try to stay, it hurts the way it did before. And loving you like this feels heavy, falling through the floor. This is what we can't save anymore. So one of us must leave before it breaks us to the core. Maybe someday we'll look back and finally breathe again. Maybe letting go is mercy for the version we were then. If love returns in future lives, maybe we can make it through. But in this one, all that's left is learning when to release you. One try, one last try, one good no more This is what we can't save anymore. Even though a part of me still lingers at your door. But staying would just hurt us worse than walking on floor, sure. And I love you, but I'm leaving though my heart is torn and sore. This is what we can't save anymore. And letting go is the last love I know how to show. We've been walking on the edges of a love that used to glow, trying hard to stitch the moments that the years haven't let go. Your laughter feels familiar, but it doesn't reach your eyes. And the truth sits in the corners where our silence multiplies. You say my name so gently, but it trembles in your voice, like you're holding on to something that you know is not a choice. We keep pretending we're the same, but love has shifted in its frame. This is where we break apart, where the lines between forever and too tired start. We've been fighting for a feeling that no longer holds our hearts, and the hardest thing to do is walk away before we scar. This is where we break apart, because staying only deepens every wound we try to guard.
You reach for me with longing, but the distance stays intact, like your touch is searching memories that we can't bring fully back.
We've carried all the promises until they bend beneath the strain, and the warmth we try to rescue slipped through fingers stained with pain. You breathe like you're deciding if the truth is worth the fall, but love that can't be mended isn't love that saves it all. We keep pretending we're the same, but love has shifted in its frame. This is where we break apart, where the lines between forever and too tired start. This is where we break apart. Where holding on becomes the thing that tears us more than parts. Where letting go is mercy even though it breaks our hearts. And the hardest truth to learn is love can't save what fell too far. This is where we break apart. And walking away, and walking away might be the only way to restart. Your presence hits the room like a slow, familiar fire. Every move you make toward me feeds a hidden kind of desire. Your fingers hover near me, not a touch but close enough that my heartbeat starts confessing things I never speak out loud. You breathe against my shoulder and the night begins to bend, pulling both our shadows closer, blurring where our outlines end. I feel the tension rising soft and sweet as you draw me into places where our rhythms meet. Beneath your warmth, I lose the parts of me that ever wanted to hold back before. Every breath you place on me becomes a quiet, deeper one, and I'm melting in emotion as your hands begin their form. Beneath your warmth, I'm exactly where my body's been aching to explore. Your touch is like a whisper, tracing slowly down my spine, leaving little sparks of heat that say your hunger mirrors mine. You move with silent purpose, let impatience guide your pace. And the moment that you claim me, time forgets to keep its place. Your lips paint hesitation just to break it with a sigh, and I follow every signal glowing low inside your eyes. I feel the tension rising soft and sweet as you draw me into places where our rhythms meet. Beneath your warmth, I lose the parts of me that ever wanted to hold back before. Every breath you place on me becomes a quiet, deeper one, and I'm melting in emotion as your hands begin their form. Beneath your warmth, I'm exactly where my body's been aching to explore. Let the dark wrap around us while the heat rewrites the room. Let your heartbeat set the tempo as our shadows begin to bloom. If surrender has a language, then it's written in your breath, guiding me to every moment where the night claims what is left. Come closer still, take what you will. Let the night spill where our pulses thrill. Beneath your The moment that you touch me, the room forgets to breathe. Your fingers draw a pattern only midnight can't believe. There's a silence in your whispers that unravels every part. And the closer you get to me, the louder speaks my heart. You hover just above me like a question in the air, and my body answers softly, pulling you a little near. Every move you make pulls attention from my spine, and I'm falling slow and certain into what you redesign. It's the gravity of your hands pulling me exactly where desire always lands. Every brush of skin against me feels like something unplanned, but I'm giving in, letting go, letting you command. The gravity of your hands takes control of everything I thought I could withstand. Let the dark surround the heat, rising close between our frames. Let the shadows paint our bodies while we softly trade our names. If surrender has a pulse, then it's beating here tonight, guiding us through every emotion until nothing needs the light. I could closer, Emily, her take goes between our frames. Let the shadows paint our bodies while we softly trade our names. If surrender has a pulse, then it's beating here tonight, guiding us through every emotion until nothing needs the light. Come closer, move slower, take over, pull me low. It's the gravity of your hands drawing me so deep I barely know where I began. Every touch is an invitation I can't help but understand, and I'm falling deeper, falling into everything you planned. The gravity of your hands, the gravity of your hands. You step into the room and everything begins to slow. There's a quiet in your posture that says more than words can show. Your eyes trace the distance like you're touching me from far, and my pulse starts shifting closer to wherever you are. You breathe a little deeper, and the night responds in kind, pulling me into attention that you shape with just your mind. There's a message in your stillness, something warm beneath the hush, telling me to come closer, telling me to feel the rush. There's heat behind your silence, a fire in the way you stand without the slightest hint of violence. Every glance you give unravels all my guarded self-reliance, and I'm leaning into everything you build with quiet science. Heat behind your silence, calling me toward places where our shadows form alliance. Your fingertips hover slowly, drawing patterns feels like every motion leaves a spark against my skin somewhere. Your voice when it arrives is low enough to make me bend, like the night is taking orders from the way your breast descends. You move without a rush, but somehow time still follows you, pulling both our energies towards something we already knew. There's a message in your stillness, something warm beneath the hush, telling me to come closer, telling me to feel the rush. There's heat behind your silence, a fire in the way you stand without the slightest hint of violence. Every glance you give unravels all my guarded self-reliance, and I'm leaning into everything you build with quiet science. Heat behind your silence, calling me toward places where our shadows form alliance. Let the space between us blur and fold into the night. Let your presence draw the lines where my resistance turns to light. If surrender has a rhythm, you're conducting every beat, guiding me with nothing but the warmth you keep discreet. No sound, just breathe. No rush, just depth. One touch, one step, your pull, my rest. There's heat behind your silence, pulling me like gravity. I never learned to fight with defiance. Every subtle move you make is quiet, perfect guidance, and I'm falling deeper, falling in a soft, refined compliance. Heat behind your silence, and I'm ready for wherever your intention Let the night unfold, let our shadows lose control.
You walking slow, the room shifts with your motion. Eyes locked on me like a quiet burning ocean. Your scent drifts through the air, warm like summer rain. And suddenly my heartbeat doesn't feel the same.
You brush your fingers lightly down my arm, a touch so soft it sets off every alarm. Your lips curl into a smile you barely show, and I already know where this night will go. Baby, don't hide what your body's saying. I feel the rhythm your pulse is playing. Take your time, let the moment breathe. Let your heat roll slowly into me.
Cause you send heat waves on my skin every time you pull me in. I get lost in where you've been. Let the night erase our sins. Every whisper starts again.
Baby, deeper than we've ever been.
You send heat waves on my skin,
And I let you in.
Your hands slide down my waist with slow intention, tracing lines that throb with quiet tension. Your breath finds a home at the curve of my neck, and I swear the world dissolves with every step.
You guide me gently like you've known me for years. Like every inch of me is crystal clear. You're too much in to meet my eyes again. Suddenly I forget where I end and you begin. Baby, don't hide what your body's saying. I feel the rhythm your pulse is playing. Take your time, let the moment breathe. Let your heat roll slowly into me.
Cause you send heat waves on my skin every time you pull me in. I get lost in where you've been. Let the night erase our sins. Every whisper starts again. Baby, deeper than we've ever been. You send heat waves on my skin,
Then I let you in.
lay your hands on me like you're learning every piece. Move
slow, give me a moment, I don't wanna release. Let your breath chase mine, let the tension climb. Let the dark hold us still while we blur the line. Pull me closer till there's no space left, till our heartbeats share the same breath. Baby, let the night confess what we both feel.
You move like a flame that knows just how to burn, soft at first and deeper with every turn. Your touch leaves shadows that glow on my skin, a map of places only you've ever been. The night grows warm as you draw me near, your voice low enough for only me to hear. Every word you breathe tastes like desire, and my whole body answers to your fire.
Cause you send heat waves on my skin every time you pull me in. I get lost in where you've been, let the night erase our sins. Every whisper starts again, baby, deeper than we've ever been. You send heat waves on my skin, and I let you in.
You move like a whisper, brushing through the dark, soft enough to tease me, strong enough to leave a mark. Your fingertips are fire, tracing paths along my skin, drawing constellations where our shadows begin. You breathe against my neck like a secret I can feel, a promise in the silence, a hunger that's surreal. The way you look at me, slow, deep, unspoken, turns every thought I have completely open. Your rhythm take control. Lean into me, let the tension rise. Baby, speak to me with your eyes. Cause you pull me down like midnight gravity, holding me where I'm meant to be. Every touch rewrites my energy, every sigh becomes a part of me, wrapped in heat that we can't deny, falling deeper as the world goes quiet. You pull me sweet fatality, my midnight gravity.
Your hands move slow, like you're learning every curve, tracing out the places only you deserve. I melt into your body like we're woven from the same fire. Your touch is the spark that fuels every desire. You kiss me soft and pull my lips again. I linger and promise you don't try to explain. Your breath mixes with mine, warm and deep. You're the only dream I want when I fall asleep.
Speak to me with your eyes. Cause you pull me down like midnight gravity, holding me where I'm meant to be. Every touch rewrites my energy, every sigh becomes a part of me, wrapped in heat that we can't deny, falling deeper as the world goes quiet. You pull me in with sweet fatality, my midnight gravity.
Lay me down slow, let your heartbeat show everything you're scared to say out loud.
Let your hands explore, let me crave you more. Draw me in the way you move right now. Ooh. Your body tells a story no voice could ever speak, a language of desire, soft and warm and deep. You guide me through the dark with your fingertips, painting poetry across my hips. The night grows heavy when you pull me near, a gravitational pull, I feel crystal clear. You melt into me, slow as honey on skin, and I fall again and again and again. 'Cause you pull me down like midnight gravity, holding me where I'm meant to be. Every touch rewrites my energy, every sigh becomes a part of me. Wrapped in heat that we can't deny, falling deeper as the world goes quiet. You pull me in with sweet fatality, my midnight gravity. Yeah. Stay with me till the sunrise breaks, till the night forgets our shapes, till the world feels far away. And your gravity is all I crave. I feel you in the quiet, even oceans can't erase every memory of your laughter, still wrapped gently on my days. You're waking in a time zone where my evening starts to glow, but somehow we stay connected in the ways only we know. Your voice comes through the static like a whisper meant for me, and the moment that you say my name, the distance learns to breathe. We're far, but every heartbeat stays aligned, like your love keeps pulling gravity to mine. It's our love across the air, touching where our hands can't reach, reminding me you're there. Even miles can't dim the promise and the feelings that we share. You're the one behind the lonely when the night feels cold and bare. It's our love across the air, and I carry you in places that the distance can't compare. I trace your words like postcards written softly on my skin. Every message feels like sunlight finding places deep within. You tell me about your mornings while I drift into my night, but our rhythms fall together like our souls still holding tight. Your smile inside a screen still makes my heartbeat lose its way, and your tenderness feels closer than the world that keeps you away. We're far, but every heartbeat stays aligned, like your love keeps pulling gravity to mine. It's our love across the air, touching where our hands can't reach, reminding me you're there. Even miles can't dim the promise and the feelings that we share. You're the one behind the lonely when the night feels cold and bare. It's our love across the air, and I carry you in places that the distance can't compare. One day this space between us will collapse into your arms. One day all the waiting turns to comfort, safe and warm, but till the world grows smaller and I finally meet your eyes, I'll hold you in the quiet where the longing never dies. Call for me, softly. across the sea, you're home to me. It's our love across the air. Every promise that you whisper makes the distance disappear. Even when the hours stretch and all the nights feel hard to bear, I can feel you in my heartbeat like you've always been right here. It's our love across the air, reaching through the miles to say we're still a perfect pair. It's our love across the air. I hear your voice through the static, like a touch across the miles. Every word you say is gentle, painting warmth behind your smile. We're lying under different skies, but dreaming just the same. Two heartbeats in two places, whispering each other's names. You laugh and it feels closer than the city lights you chase. And I swear the world grows smaller when your name fills up the space. No matter how far we are tonight, you're the pull that keeps my heartbeat right. Miles can't hold our hearts apart. Even oceans can't undo what we became right from the start. Every distance only strengthens what we built inside the dark. And I'm loving you through time zones, loving you through every part. Miles can't hold our hearts. You're with me even when we're worlds apart. Every morning has a longing, 'cause your touch isn't here yet. But the memory of your fingers is a promise I don't forget. You tell me about your days there, and I paint for you my nights. And the silence in between us glows with soft and fragile lights. I'll hold your words like postcards written warm against my chest. And the space between our cities beats in sync with what's confessed. No matter how far we are tonight, you're the pull that keeps my heartbeat right. Miles can't hold our hearts apart. Even oceans can't undo what we became right from the start. Every distance only strengthens what we built inside the dark. And I'm loving you through time zones, loving you through every part. Miles can't hold our hearts. You're with me even when we're worlds apart. One day I'll close this distance with a key inside your door. One day I'll wake beside you and not count the days anymore. But till the sunrise finds us standing closer than before. No, my love is always reaching, always wanting you much more. Call my name, I feel the same. Through nights and rain, you still remain. Miles can't hold our hearts apart. Not when every beat I give still tries to reach where you are. Even when the world divides us, you're my never fading star. And I'll love you through the distance. There's a quiet in your presence that makes everything align. You reach without touching, yet I feel you all the same. Like the air between us hums whenever you say my name. Your breath slides through the darkness, warm enough to bend my will. And the moment you stand near me, the whole room grows still. There's a rhythm in your nearness, soft but pulling tight. And I'm drifting where your gravity decides tonight. Pull me into your night, where every glance you give becomes a spark that feels just right. Where the world fades out and only your intention holds the light. I'm moving with your whisper, losing track of wrong or right. Pull me into your night. Let the moment take its time before it bites. Your touch begins in silence, long before your fingers land. Like your energy is tracing every curve you understand. You're leaning just enough to let the warmth between us rise. And the closeness sends a promise through the darkness of your eyes. Your voice is low and steady, flowing soft against my skin. And I feel myself responding before you even pull me in. There's a rhythm in your nearness, soft but pulling tight. And I'm drifting where your gravity decides tonight. Pull me into your night, where every glance you give becomes a spark that feels just right. Where the world fades out and only your intention holds the light. I'm moving with your whisper, losing track of wrong or right. Pull me into your night. Let the moment take its time before it bites. Let the shadows guide the way as we fall beneath the heat. Let your heartbeat set the tempo where the silence feels complete. If surrender has a softness, let it settle in our pace. Every breath a quiet promise, neither one of us will chase. Slow and near, pull me here. No more fear, just the atmosphere. Pull me into your night, where the hush of your intention turns the darkness into light. Every move you make unfolds attention, warm and slight. And I'm falling deeper, falling with no reason left to fight. Pull me into your night, and let the world stay out of sight. You move like midnight, slipping softly through the room. Every gesture that you make turns the silence into bloom. There's a warmth beneath your presence, something slow beneath your tone. And before you even reach me, I can feel you pull me home. Your hand hovers near my waist, not touching, yet I sway. Like my body knows the language you've been speaking in the grave. You don't say a word, but the meaning's clear. Every step you take is asking me to come near. In the shadow of your touch, I feel heat rise turns my breath into a hush, and I'm leaning into places only you know how to brush. In the shadow of your touch, I fall deeper, softer, needing more of what you're such. Your fingers draw a circle through the air beside my skin, and the spark that follows after pulls my heartbeat right within. There's a hunger in your silence, but it moves with gentle hands, like you're learning every limit, only so you understand. Your lips ghost near my shoulder, sending warmth beneath my head, and the night shifts all its focus, placing both of us there. You don't say a word, but the meaning's clear. Every step you take is asking me to come near. In the shadow of your touch, I feel heat rising steady, almost dangerous enough. Every moment that you linger turns my breath into a hush, and I'm leaning into places only you know how to brush. In the shadow of your touch, I fall deeper, softer, needing more of what you're such. Let the darkness frame the outline where our pulses interlace. Let your rhythm guide the distance as it slowly finds my pace. If surrender has a whisper, you're the one who teaches mine, drawing me into the quiet where our bodies realign. Slow steps, warm breath, no words left, just what's next. In the shadow of your touch, you turn stillness into craving that I've tried not to clutch. Every moment in your orbit feels deliberate and lush, and I'm falling deeper, falling into everything you hush. In the shadow of your touch is the place I feel you most, without you needing much. In the shadow of your touch.
The night is barely breathing when you pull me to your fire. Every inch between our bodies feels like skin made of desire. Your hands hover slowly, like you're learning every line, and the second that you touch me, everything aligns. There's a tremble in your whisper, something warm against my ear, telling me to come a little closer, and I can feel you disappear. The fear, you move like a secret I can't keep, drawing me deeper into what we both seek. There's silk between us, tension in the shadows while you slowly lean and touch. Every breath you steal from me becomes another rush, and I'm melting into everything your body says so much. There's silk between us, pulling tighter every time you come this close.
Your rhythm plays against me like a slow unwritten song, and I follow without thinking, like I've known your pulse all along. Your lips graze the quiet, just a ghost across my skin,
sending waves of heat that drag me where the night begins. You got me with emotion that I feel before I see, like you're telling me don't hold back without needing to speak. You move like a secret I can't keep, drawing me deeper into what we both seek. There's still between us. Tension in the shadows while you slowly lean and touch. Every breath you steal from me becomes another rush, and I'm melting into everything your body says so much. There's still between us, pulling tighter every time you come this close. Let the night unfold its rhythm on the edges of our heat. Let your heartbeat set the tempo where our pulses start to meet. Every move you make is leading where the dark invites the light. Pull me further into you, let the moment take its ride. Soft and slow, let the fire grow. Take control. I'm letting go. There's still between us. You wrap the quiet, gently turning one into a touch. Every second with you lingers like it's almost too much, but I'm breathing with your rhythm, letting tension rise and crush. There's still between us, and I'll follow. Be where the heat begins. Come closer, babe. Yeah. The way you move is pulling me deeper. Your touch is fire burning slow like fever. You whisper softly, baby, stay with me, and everything around starts to fade gently. Your fingers trace the outline of my name, sending shivers down my back like a flame. The night is ours, nobody else can see. The way your body speaks to me silently. Every breath you take is calling me in. I feel your heartbeat racing under your skin. Don't stop now, let the moment begin. Baby, let me feel you. Skin to skin, we're falling into sin, losing all control when you pull me in. Your lips on mine feel like heaven's touch. Say my name again, 'cause I need it so much. Skin to skin, dancing in the dark, bodies lighting up like a midnight spark. Baby, let the world just fade within. I just want you. Skin to skin, skin to skin, skin to skin.
Your silhouette is painting my desire, moving slow, igniting every wire. You breathe my name like it's a melody, a rhythm meant for nobody but me. The room gets quiet while our hearts collide. You take me places I can never hide. You make the night feel endless and warm, wrapped up in the comfort of your perfect storm. Every breath you take is pulling me close. You know exactly how to take control. Baby, let your feelings a secret in the dark. Every step you take is slow, deliberate, leaving sparks. There's a heat inside your silence, something steady, something deep. And the moment you lean closer, my defenses fall asleep. Your breath brushes my collarbone, warm enough to bend the room. And I feel the night responding, blooming softly into bloom. You're speaking without words, but my body hears it right, pulling me into the gravity of your quiet, hungry night. I taste your whisper on my skin before your lips even drift nearer. Every move you make turns the air around me clearer, and I'm sinking in the rhythm where your touch becomes a mirror. I taste your whisper, and it's pulling me to places where the edges disappear. Your fingertips trace promises down the curve of my desire, leaving trails of quiet fire, lighting embers into fire. You're speaking without words, but my body hears it right, pulling me into the gravity of your quiet, hungry night. I taste your whisper on my skin before your lips even drift nearer. Every move you make turns the air around me clearer, and I'm sinking in the rhythm where your touch becomes a mirror. I taste your whisper, and it's pulling me to places where the edges disappear. Secrets in the spaces we create. Let your heartbeat guide the timing as our shadows sink their way. If surrender has a texture, then it feels like you tonight. Every breath a deeper promise, every touch a softer bite. Come slow. I taste your whisper like a wanted raptor heat that draws me